Hey, universe and mining family. Grab your shovels and your pickaxes. Welcome to the show. I'm Nemesis, and of course, I'm not your babysitter. Do your own research, but let's dig in. Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on out there? So, I did say on the last one of the last ones of my video that I was going to be giving some of you guys some of those tickets to the island to the Yiggity Yen guys. So the last batch of invites that I had gotten, by the time I got back from San Francisco, I didn't have a whole lot of time to play with them. So I knew that there was a few people that I definitely needed to give the invites to, and then by the time I tried to set it all up to do something for you guys, of course, the time expired. So, of course, being a proactive group over at Yen, not a reactive, they reached out to everybody and asked us all about our experience. And, well, one of my things was I didn't have enough time with it because by the time I got back, I basically had, a day and a half to play with it because I had work and all yada, yada, yada. But they are going to be reissuing us some more. So I'll be able to get some of you guys onboarded onto that Yiggity Yen, and you too will be able to interact, play with it, exchange, and even chat with me. So, moving on, that'll be coming up. I think it starts tomorrow, and when I find out if it starts tomorrow, I will make a video and make a little contest of this, guys. That'll be awesome, right, guys? So, moving a little bit forward, I'm doing a more of a mining update. So for anybody who is new to mining or is just overall new to new to crypto, and you're wondering what this mining stuff's all about, and you have a PC, or you're already mining on Nicehash and you didn't know that they dropped a new mining update. Well, of course, it's not Nicehash, it's their third-party people now. Since Nicehash is kind of stepping back and becoming like more of the connection point, which is fine by me. And that kind of brings it into, let's see here. Bam. So we have the downloads here. This is the new miner release for Nicehash. You can definitely find that onto GitHub. Now you can sit there, and if you're worried about if you've already got Nicehash and you're like, if I put this on there, it's too much for my computer, I've got to erase the old one. That's fun. So if you have an issue with these and you know that the last current value is the current mining program that they're using is working for you, just remember the numbers. So the current one is 1.9.0.21. Now the last one was a 0, so it was 0.20, and I'll demonstrate that right now, this way you guys feel nice and comfortable with this. So I'll go ahead and copy, open up a brand new tab, so I'll go and paste that in here, and you can go ahead and just erase the one number, and again, put 0 down, so that's the last release on there. Or let's say you skip 20 and you're on 19. We'll go ahead and put 19 down, because this would be 2 miner variants behind. Hit bam, and you see 1.9. So you have the 2 different releases now. So just in case you ever are wondering, hey, I downloaded the new mining software and it doesn't work, you can roll it back to whichever version worked last for you. So just got to remember what number you were on. So down, write it down, whatever. So from here, if you've never been here before, this is GitHub, and this is where a lot of your software developers and stuff will input their code, especially when it's open source. For all you new miners out there, open source is a good thing. That means that they are not hiding anything. That is good stuff. So you go here, you can go down to downloads. This is where I usually click on it. It'll download a zip file, and then from the zip file you'll go into your downloads, and usually it'll be down here, but I've already gone through this process, so I don't need to do this a second time for you guys. So you would just normally click down here. Now for all of you people that are really new to this, go to Nicehash. So you got Nicehash, so you can go right to here, and this would be where you would register if you have never been here before. Register. If you're a returning Nicehash person, then you just from this point you're really not logging into here anymore unless you're checking on your balance and trying to transfer that out. If there is a free way to transfer it to Coinbase, and it is done on like the Lightning Network, so it is super fast. You're gonna click on it and it's gonna send it right to Coinbase via your email. You just drop your email into it. There is an actual link just for for Coinbase, and all the transfers from Nicehash to Coinbase are free. So definitely, if you're trying to maximize your crypto, that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. So again, if you haven't registered here, you just register or log in, check your balances, and check your mining stats. You can check all your stuff right from here. But from here, you would download it, and then you would come right onto here. Now, you would download it, and for me, I like to put it into its own little thing. And you see I've got some of the older releases already on here, and then I've got some other mining programs. And this was actually Nicehash's original miner. I still actually have that. And then just a few other things. Whenever you're going into it though, you're going to open up the file after you zip it right from here. I usually like to put it into its, well, let me back up here. So I would put the zip file here, and if you haven't downloaded it, you're going to need 7-zip. It's going to be the only way that you're going to be able to unpackage the file. So you would zip it right into a file like this. It's easier if you make it your own little file. Helps organize your computer. And you can also set special permissions if your computer isn't already set up like that. I've already I usually have arguments with it because my antivirus doesn't play nice with me all the time. So I've given this file like permissions to be able to do whatever it wants, but whenever the miner itself first fires up, I have to give the mining program individually as it's turning on special permissions to connect out, which is fine by me. So you would go ahead and open it up from here, and if your antivirus has enabled in any way, shape, or form, as soon as it tries to unpackage this, the first thing you won't see is you won't be able to come down to here. And let's see if it'll blow up a little better. All right, so you'll see Nicehash Miner Legacy. If you don't see this little smiley face here, that means your antivirus has just flagged it, and you're about to have arguments with your antivirus in a major way. Like if you have McAfee McAfee will not let this download. You'll actually have to turn off McAfee in order to allow this program to do its thing. I don't use McAfee. I've already helped somebody else who actually had an issue with this, where his only solution really was to just uninstall McAfee, get it out of the way, because every time he went to unpackage the program, McAfee instantly flagged it as a virus and said nope and quarantined it. So depending on your antivirus, don't worry if you're having that issue. You can certainly make some comments down below, and I will get with you and help you try to work through that if that's the issue that you're having. I have no problem helping out the community. Yo! So from here, once it's all downloaded properly, you'll see the Nicehash Miner Legacy. This is actually how you open it up. So it's kind of hidden inside of the mining folder, so it's towards the bottom. That's where you're gonna find it. And then you can go ahead, once you've opened it up, you'll see that down here is the miner itself, where you can start everything up, all the benchmarks and everything, and start mining away. And this, the first thing you're going to want to do is just benchmark it. Now, because I tend to do other things on the CPU, running servers and stuff, I do not try to run my CPU and mine with it, and for me it's just not worth it. I'll spend more electricity than it's really worth. The only thing I'm going after is my GPU, because I got a 1080 Ti in this computer. And the first thing you're going to want to do is benchmark it. So this here, everybody, is MSI Afterburner. Now if you're NVIDIA, this is going to be your go-to, guys. MSI is going to be your overclocking tool. Now, not every card is the same. So whatever information you find, or whatever information that you know, if you're already overclocking for gaming, usually your gaming overclocks will work. The only thing that I would say is just tone down your power. So for me, I've already got them as a preset down here, so you can always preset this stuff. Boop. And it'll save it. You won't have to worry about it. I toned down the power level to 70 to 75% on the card. I unlock the temperature reading on there. This way I could set the temperature up to where a normal graphics card would be set at, which is 83 Celsius. And then I bring the fans, depending on your case and the environment that it's sitting in. Depends on your temperature on there. But for my case and where it sits at, 80% fan seems to be fine. Now you might think that, oh my gosh, that's a lot of fan. Don't worry, guys. The fans don't usually tend to break down like that. I think out of the year that I've been mining on most of my cards, I've replaced just 2 fans out of all of them. It's usually cards that I've gotten off of eBay that I've had to replace. Well, actually, all of those lasted me for a few months, and then I had a couple that died on me from eBay. And then I got some off of somebody that I knew, that a couple of the fans started dying on that one right out of the gate. But they were mined on, they get used. Fans will die, any moving part will fail, so being a mechanic, I don't mind having to rip a card apart. It doesn't take that long, and then I get to rethermal paste them, clean them, maintenance them the right way. If you ever see the some of my other videos, you can certainly step back onto that if you're wondering how to do that. That's a whole separate topic. But getting back to this, so this is where I go on my overclockings on my 1080. It's enough to not crash my computer out. If it was a mining computer specifically, I can push it a little further. But because I'm doing other things on there, pulling video, all that stuff, this is all being done off the same computer. I might even have to re-benchmark it afterwards. I don't know how accurate this is going to be, but this is where a lot of people are also talking in here, the benchmarking type, since I'm on talking about benchmarking again. But you have your standard, your quick scan. Your quick scan, a lot of times it'll be inaccurate. It's like kind of how it is, but the precise one will take a little longer, but it will kind of help dial in which algorithm and which miner is going to be best suited for your graphics card. And if you wanted to benchmark everything, I could benchmark my CPU. And if you notice that my CPU's got 2 in here, I don't have 2 CPUs. This is something that is a benefit of running a AMD CPU. Intel will only run as 1 core, where a CPU, because of the AMD CPUs, it allows me to split core it, especially when I have all the RAM set in there for multi-core applications. It does this, which is kind of nice. So I'm only going to do the GPU, like I said, and from here, let's go ahead and start this. Yo! Stay by your computer, guys, when it's doing this. It will try, like I said, whenever the some of the miners open up, especially if it's the first time, you're going to have to allow it through the firewall just that one time. So kind of stay by your computer, otherwise it will sit in limbo. So, as in here, having so much fun getting this thing to do this, but stay by the computer while it's doing the benchmarking. Once the benchmarking is done, you'll be able to mine. And I'm going to time elapse right here. Allow, if you guys want to stick around and watch this happen, it takes a little bit of time. I'll kind of show it to you what's actually going on, and hope you enjoy. Yo! Oh yeah, one other thing. Keep an eye on temperatures. Especially if it's the first time you're running it. If it starts to get high temperatures, you're definitely going to want to shut it down. Wow. My video did not like that one. Oh, here we go. The allow access. So you gotta, it's switching to a new miner. But bam. Allow it. And that's just going through the firewalls, so. But yes, if you are pulling video and benchmarking and recording all at the same time while doing other things on the computer, it's a lot of demand. If you're doing what I'm doing, you better have a real good computer. Yo, so I'm finally, after over like a half an hour of benchmarking, it is finally done. One thing that you will notice is that it will say benchmark your finished report. Not all benchmarks finished successfully. Retry to rerun the benchmarks. Hit cancel. You do not need to do all that. There's things that it skipped, things that it failed on. You don't need to revisit those. So from here, this is where I would close down that program, and I would hit that start button. There we go. It's being super slow now. There we go. Alright, as this thing kind of tries to boot up, so it still stuck me on the grin, and I'm on, let's see here, yeah, grin 31. Let's see if I'm getting anything better off of it. So, being real slow to ramping up. Usually I get a little bit more graphs per second off of it. But if that's true and I get more graphs off of it, that means this is going to be really nice. So I did make it a little bit more effective on this. Usually I get 1.4 graphs. So I'm like two graphs away from where I'm usually at. Or 0.2 graphs away. That's not too bad though, not too bad. So now that the program is actually running through and kind of settling in, now I am pulling video, so it's not at its full potential. I've only lost 0.2 graphs off of this, which is not bad at all. This is very acceptable because on 0.19 or 0.20, I was getting between $1 to $1.20 a day. So with me pulling video, I'm already at $1.20. Yo, I'll take that as a definite win. My power level is at 179 watts with a 1080 Ti. It's a Zotac Amp Extreme, which that is the reason why I can go onto Cuckoo 31, is that this has the minimum requirement to get onto that algorithm of 11 gigabytes of memory on there. So this card is my main PC and my main gaming card, so this thing is a powerhouse, but you got to be careful. It does like to drink power also. So I hope you guys found this to be all informative, guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, like where to find MSI Afterburner, a link to get onto GitHub to get the current miner, definitely hit me up. Drop some comments in down below. While you're down there, smash that lizardy like button, guys. Come on, smash it away. And hit if you're new here, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, and share these videos with everybody that you think this could help out. I mean, new miners, OG miners, I don't care. Everybody's welcome. Yo! And I'll see you all on the next one. Yo! Oh, little fake out there. I've totally forgot. I will be definitely getting together with getting some yen invites. I'll be finding that out tomorrow, I believe. And with that, I will also be I'll maybe give away a couple of invites to all of you guys. And to those who haven't gotten one, maybe I'll send some of these awesome stickers, guys. Oh, these things are legit, guys. Yo, look at that. Yen.io.